Hello, greetings. So this is me again, Zara Bazak. I'm not feeling well, and time and again, I have to take rest. And just so let's see when I finish. I have to end this abruptly, maybe. I apologize for that. Um, Recently, my reactions to these Pakistanis, their messages, comment section, in the live stream under that, and were terrible. So I can't help Pakistani men, Muslims, and my thing got aggravated the whole night. Like it's I die, or things like that. I thought I would get a headache. It's very bad, actually. I'm not using my. I'm using my health to, not like what people would say. It's someone. So I'm just saying that this is the way I am right now, and that's why my reactions. I couldn't. Some things trying to change my expression and not make me believe, laugh or laugh at me. So the schizophrenia or its mind control. I have to struggle against this, the evil that wants to show me bad. Maybe. So I have these doubts they gave me whether there was any good in me. But I remembered that I was in a cycle, like those who hurt me, if they were out of my sight, I wouldn't hurt them back or go for revenge in my childhood and later on also in my teenage years. So I have to remind myself again and again when the going gets tough here with the devil's sinister presence, very negative, toxic energy. It's surprising I haven't gotten cancer, but I don't know whether my head or it's like every cell of my body, psychologically mind plagued, and radiation type headaches. Now it's on my left side. I mean, it was today, and I've taken pills, headache. So now some political stuff is coming out. Recently, Robert Spencer's video. It was a debate, actually, which I saw. I can't show you that, but I can just let me see. Searching is a bit difficult. Sorry. So right now I'm not feeling well. Can't searching. Oh, my heart is sinking. Searching to search that video. Okay. Just give me a moment. Oh yeah, I have these. Can't. So the something stud system. I'm going to the library. It's my other device is open for to see the comments there, because here I can't see the comments. So this Robert Spencer has spoken truthfully about the secular system in one of the videos here. Searching is a little bit. Oh, and oh God. Sorry, I've got a slight headache. It's kind of a sick feeling, on and off. Let me see if I can even, how much I can talk. I can't find it right now. Can't find the video. Sorry. So with the Daniel, his the Muslim, they had a debate. Jack, I think his name. So I'm just guessing. And in the end, Robert Spencer, right? Researcher Robert Smith. Just make sure I'm so. Oh God, I thought life is going to. No, no. Wow. Why would I think life is going to be? Maybe not easy, but yes, Robert Spencer. Yeah, this one. The channel, I think, value entertainment on this channel with yeah, I can't find the video. So secular for freedom and all this, they did kill Muslims, and he does accept that with Jake, or sorry, did I say Jack? Jake, yeah. So, and then listening to Muhammad Ayad's video. Sorry, I can't. Muhammad Ayad's recently. Okay, this is very recent. So, on Surah Tawbah, ayat, heals the heart of Muslims. Muhammad Ayad. Yeah, so the secular system, freedom, they killed the Muslims in the name of democracy. Iraq and elsewhere, where Robert Spencer does. Oh, should I be killed? A former Muslim explains why he converted to Christianity. Value attainment channel. And then Muhammad Ayad's, in the end you find out how this politics. So heals the heart of Muslims, Muhammad Ayad. In that video, I'm not that eloquent, so he's very good at explaining this ayat, which is also in Ismaili Quran, I checked. Ismaili Quran, where is it? So I thought, I realized maybe this punishment and all this is not good, and I could help myself, find help for myself also, maybe a week for my case. But it's been many years, 30 years, God knows. I got 24 years. Mono reality. So this you can find what Muhammad Ayad says on Surah Tawbah ayat 14. This is Q dash. Oh God. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, the punishments and all. Like, like we have Dua Yamani. Like I've oppressed myself. That means, I've done some bad deeds, sins that have hurt. I've hurt my soul. Or, like my aunt used to say, do not despair of God's mercy. There's a Quran ayat also. Like, do not despair. But there's a time when, there's a Quran ayat where the messenger and believers with him say, when will the help of Allah come? They do question that. So here we have it, Surah 9, ayat 14. Healing the hearts of the believers. Quran Ilaj, or Quranic healing. So what this ayat says actually, so like when I found Jiddu Krishnamurti, it really resonated with me. Like it's like a very consistent way of discovering for yourself whether God exists. What is this? What is the? Is there something? How they reach? How Jiddu Krishnamurti takes it in the ending of time book of his with Dr. David Bohm, and Total Freedom also, if you read his book, and others. Every book I've read is great. His, and so consistent, so peaceful. It's like, but hard work, yeah. Like you inquiring into it with your paying your full attention, yeah. So it's whether we should just, if we use the mind, then what is that? And is there a place where we can just settle down to without searching with the mind all the time and see how the mind is always searching, wouldn't let you settle down. And then, so yeah, the reason, intellect, in my religion, there are Islam, many schools of thought. So, like my aunt said about a certain situation in my life, that maybe your principal's thoughts are different. She's thinking in a different way, and you're thinking in a different way. So it's not coming together in that maybe she's thinking this is good for you, or that, or you're thinking, but you're thinking in another way. So I realized, yeah, the pattern of thought, patterns of thought can be different, and we cannot come to one unity. So I thought of helping Muslims, if you'd like to see this or not. But due to my condition, the bad. How can I've been saying, like the devils want me to act bad and provoked. I feel like I'm belligerent, and struggling to even talk and all that. So please cooperate. So I thought, Jiddu Krishnamurti, I've got something I can recommend you. So if you like that, and also then you can, just read it. Or now we've got videos of Jiddu Krishnamurti YouTube channel. Then I found Moji Baba. So I was like amazed, yeah, this way. And because all this really confusing, different schools of thought, and all. And another thing was that please don't kill ex-Muslims who criticize this religion, leaving it, or just don't kill, harm people. So I got very optimistic about it recently and started to say that I'm helping Muslims leave Islam and keep away from Islam. No, one should. I realized that that was not a good thing to do, because recently, I'm sorry, I can't. You could call it discrimination, or my whatever problem I have with Pakistani men. Can't handle the men. And so on Facebook, when they were coming, one apologized recently, Kamar, but another one said that I called him a rapist instantly, like after the thing with Kamar Aman, right? And I've said, go to your mother, to this Muhammad Tayyab. And he's answered. He said, I've come in he's called me a stupid psycho, lost case. You don't know how to communicate. Likewise, why the hell you are on social media, he tells me. I approach you in a nicer manner. You are the only follower. That's why you are on social media. You will save Ummah like this to show your face. What is God? Save yourself. Save yourself first. Yeah, so I called him in the beginning, after Kamar Aman, I had a thing with him. So this is the messenger, Facebook Messenger. He's unsent the first message on January this year, I think. So that's why. Go to your mother, Muslim rapist, Kanpur rapists. How many non-Muslims do you rape? You are a stupid psycho. Then he answered again. So he's the first one, Muhammad Tayyib. No, he's the first to send me the message. So then I checked all the people, like how many Pakistani men have sent me messages. Hamza Lion, Muhammad sent me a friend request at this time when I was having a thing with Waqar Aman, Jat Ak, and Khyber. He was just liking, but he sent me many messages here. Hey, send the WhatsApp number. And I really thought, oh yeah, so this N Khabari, Khabar Zada. I didn't know. I didn't check there. I don't check my messenger. So, the strangers who send me messages, I don't have time for even my friends who send me a message on Facebook. I'm in touch with them. So, or I late reply. I don't have notifications on for Facebook. Ya Ali Madad. Okay, 25th March. Hello. So is he a Ismaili? Sorry, there may be some people who are just. Oh, I did. Ya Ali Madad Nowroz Mubarak. But before 21st March to this year, oh no, he sent me a message. Hey, so is he like? Oh, so this could be. I can't show you. Oh, I have to get this. Let me just pause here, and I can show you. Go to Facebook. Just a minute, please. Just hold on. I think I'll leave you. Just oh no. Okay, I'm going. Pausing for a while. It doesn't go on the portrait. Trying to get it this way. Oh, so it stays this way. Look at this. Says now someone is acting as an Ismaili because I've never had Ismailis harass me. Send WhatsApp number. Hey. So, since I must have said on Facebook also, I trust Ismailis, and there was a Ismaili volunteer. That's why I spoke to him on the messenger. Yam means, this means Ya Ali Madad, Nowroz Mubarak. But before the Nowroz Mubarak, I can't even, this thing it, oh God, what do you call it? Zoom it. He said, send WhatsApp number. And so he recently also started to like my posts, live streams on Facebook about my condition mostly, that when I can't come on YouTube live stream. So this is what got to me really bad. He's also liking. So I thought, oh, and but thank goodness I didn't see this. But thank goodness that I found out that he's not on my Facebook live streams and images I upload that he likes, and I was like, thank you, brothers, for the likes and all this. Now he wants my WhatsApp number. I didn't see this. So thank goodness I saw this now, recently, after dealing with Aman, that Kamar Aman, right? Yeah, I've played. It's on, right? So this is what's going on. I would have felt so guilty. So I reacted. And then I came here, check this. He's asked me for a WhatsApp number. This is not the way. And Ya Ali Madad on March 21st. And this send WhatsApp number May 24th, 2020, 4 years ago. Hey, so this send this very suspicious. Like, how can you ask a person for the WhatsApp number? So these people and Zahra, hi, hello, Ya Ali Madad. See, they're even giving Ismaili is a bad name, like this on these. So at least we know on the Facebook, like we can check their. You can tap on this, check their profile, also, and see what they say on the messenger. Missed call by him. Is that a miss? Yeah, April. So I answered him recently. What's this? Stop your harassment now. Zalim Muslim rapists. So after, like, these people are now acting as Ismailis, because I've never, in Pakistan, a place like Pakistan where there are many molesters, dirty men, boys, servants, dirty file. In Sadr also, when my mother was in a burqa, I was in the rickshaw with her. She slapped someone because he had touched her. She used to sometimes, if she's traveling in the public transport, wear the burqa, like cover her face with, the veil, whole black burqa, Pakistani. In the 70s. So now he came again, and while then came Kamar Aman on my profile, liking my things. I thought, oh, these brothers are trying to help me. I see. So this is what's going on, and my reactions. Sorry, you may think they are, but I've had enough. Yeah, so these Muslims giving me a hard time. It's so like shuddering, the evil energy here, the watching feeling, and things like that. It's really terrible. I wanted a decent life. The headaches. So, no, I'm not wrong. My reactions may look terribly out of proportion and like a psycho. Can't trust these Pakistanis. Once trust is betrayed, especially on your izzat and all, they can, grooming. I've seen them doing these kind of things. They're really weird, sick things. In Pakistan, in London, I never had this. No way. Not this kind of problems. So, oh God, I lived alone, and my father said, I can send you. I'm quite mutmain, content. I'm not worried when you're in London alone. but he was worried for us when we were in Karachi, even with family, you know, brothers, and so yeah, this is oh, so these Muslims, they want to harass me in this. Can you believe it? Like Pakistan में पागल करके और भी जुल्म करते हैं. There was an Indian movie I saw. It came, I was on the computer. Where was it? On you, on my TV in Karachi. Uh, Star TV, Star Movies, Indian movie where the psychiatrist uses a mad person, insane, mentally challenged person. He uses him in a bad way, abusing. This is what happens. I can't find the right word. Like in Pakistan, I was telling my mother, let's leave from here. Like, but we couldn't leave. She couldn't leave. Her health problems also due to that. In the end, I said, if we die here on the road, they will take away our clothes or something. You know, everything we have. I don't know. Pakistan was like that in year 2000. Okay, so now I'm really discouraged, but maybe tomorrow. So I didn't like. I don't want to help the Muslims. Right, thank you for the like, whoever liked this. But just a little bit, like Muhammad Ayat starts his videos and all. Mr. Muhammad Ayat. So, oh wow, I mean, like, you know, he says this is my translation. The way, what translation? Let me give you my translation of this ayat. It's not fight them. It's like fight to kill. And another thing is, Allah will punish them and like inflict harm on them by your hands. So before killing them, inflicting harm on them and will disgrace them. Because the earlier ayat he didn't give, but he said you must read the whole surah, surah 9, right? And I have seen this, I've done this. So the 13th ayat says, would you not fight a people who broke their oaths and determined to expel the messenger? And they had begun you the first time, to attack you the first time. Do you fear them? First of all, I don't even believe in this, that the polytheists would have attacked them the first time. And if they expel Prophet Muhammad, maybe at least they didn't cut his feet and hands on the opposite sides, like, because I think he must be insulting their gods and all, right? Then the ayat came, do not insult their gods. But it's the blame is put on the Sahabas of that time, lest they insult the true Allah. And I don't know the tafsirs, but from the Shia side, heresy, right now I can only say heresy. I heard that on this ayat, the Sahabas were, the Muslims were insulting their gods. And why would they do it? Because, so, no. Not, no. I think, why would they do it if Prophet Muhammad was not doing it? Or maybe like the believers in Surah Nur. So it's all, they did something that Allah didn't like them to do. So, okay, I can't say for sure, but the way I should take this Islamic history is, I don't take it the way these Muslims take it, right? So there's also, I don't trust in this messenger anymore, of course not. I'm an ex-Muslim now. So it's my own research and my findings I've shared with you. And if you, like I said, if you want, I'm helping you with the like guidelines. You can, although there are certain things I have to explain in detail when the Muslims come here and question. So that, and like certain things. So, and then I thought of going to the tafsirs when necessary. I said, so going to the tafsirs of the Quran ayats. I didn't find this religion truthful or like soft for the even humanity. Those who don't believe in this, you're told not to make friends with the Christians or the Jews. So where am I going now? I don't know. Yeah, so you're told to fight them, like fight to kill and to harm them. So this ayat is in the where is it now? Ismaili Quran. Also, Surah Tawbah, 14. But would you not, you're here told, would you not fight a people who broke their oaths and all this? You can read the tafsir on it. Right now I'm not feeling well, so I'm not doing it in detail. And so here, शराफत की ज़िंदगी बसर करना चाहते हैं और वो जो who want to go clubbing but are peaceful, are not hurting you, whether they're drinking alcohol, if it has bad effects, you can tell them that, yeah, that this and that, but not harm them. There's alcoholic, what do you call that? What's that? Sorry, I can't remember right now. Places where you can send alcoholics. If your husband is an alcoholic and is beating you, then they can go to this place, like a hospital and all that, for those who have addictions and can be harmful. But to kill and harm and punish alcoholics, once you are told the thing has come, it's haram, and then if you have it, if you break the law, then they will punish the alcoholic, or whoever drinks even alcohol. I thought of like, if you can help me find better ways now without these punishments for those who drink in even Islamic State. Like, please don't punish them. These children addicted, like when the Afghanis came into Pakistan, a lot of drugs came in from there. And then we've had our children or our brothers and all brothers or cousins going into drugs, right? So Afghanistan also Taliban, but using drugs and all, opium and no heroin coming in Pakistan. It became very like dangerous for the youth, pressure. Even the adults and peer pressure. So you have to see their case history, send them to a therapist, and also like drug reform, rehab. Yeah, it's called the rehabs. Instead of punishing, person who drinks alcohol, when alcohol, is haram in Islam, right? I mean, there are hadiths in the Sunni. I think alcoholic punished. So, and now, I think I would need Christian Prince on this. Alcoholic Prince or some. Oh, it's very good in hadiths. Alcohol, drinker, alcoholic punished, not drinker. Sorry, I just punished. Which hadith? Alcoholic punished after alcohol was beaten drunk with palm leaf stalks and shoes. And Abu Bakr gave such a sin of 40 lashes. Hudud, limits and punishments set by Allah. This is which I or LUM website. Oh, sorry, I have to. So, decide for yourself. Please don't okay, and at the same time, my health, I have demons attacking me or whatever they are, my past or, the environment that it became worse. No, I think it's, if, to be frank and honest, I've consulted spiritualists in Pakistan, and they've told me that this is not even like a mental illness due to childhood trauma or, something like this, but that it's black magic. And that a spirit was attached to me. In London, I was told that please take help. You should have been bedridden like a vegetable by a clairvoyant, not from Pakistan, totally like opposite Pakistan. Not a Russian even, not Chinese, nothing like that. So this also, I have to say that you maybe then, if I don't say this, then some people will be coming here saying, oh, she's preaching, then you get angry there, and then I call these Pakistanis rapists, Muslims rapists, and you say, oh, you are a psycho. But remember, I never took any action against those who molested me, the bad boys in Pakistan. Once they're out of sight, out of mind, I tried to make my own life. It just came naturally to me. And when my mother, prayed that my wicked grandmother, her mother-in-law, would go to Dubai, leave us alone, so we can. But the impact was, I could see it on her, was still there. But we tried. We tried to stay away from these people, not punish them or break their families or talk about. Like I wouldn't talk about what my wicked grandmother did, and maybe I was very shy to even say at 3.5 years old what she did to me, and then later on, things like that. So the thing is that, when I react badly, something I would condemn to or abuse, condemn heavily and intensely, severely. So that's why I had to talk about my health and then my performance also low. I thought maybe God's help will come if I can't go to the Kachia Abadis in Pakistan, like some or like what Sister Gertrude did of Darul Sakoon. What, oof, that's like beyond me. What Dr. Ford did, making a leprosy center for the lepers in Pakistan. I was watching these beggars, like when I was depressed with my sister, during the separation. Like where I used to say now, I started to ask, where is God? Where are you, God? Like seeing people suffer, but the beggars were in a better position than I was at the time. So there's That's why I did this. I thought हरकत में कहते हैं बरकत होती है. So if you can't go out and help, like even like my grand aunt, be a service lady. You know, when Mr. Sa told me, go, your brother, you can go and, you know, be with him when he left Pakistan. And like my grand aunt was helping out her brother's children and living in their house. Things like that I couldn't do. I failed. So I couldn't reach out to the beggars in Pakistan. It was so heartbreaking and I was extremely depressed. So, you know, these, I found out, like, let's do Chitu Krishnamurti. Let's not get, you know, like punish even with palm leaves, dogs, and shoes. This is not the right way to do it. People now have given us another way, which is rehab, rehabbing. And you know, someone in the beginning when I was following, what's this? Rehabs here. You can, you know, so many people rehab centers for alcoholics or those who drink alcohol. Please don't punish them. Oh yeah, and it's the law of the country. So if they start now, it's an addiction. Like from childhood, I used to steal my father's first cigarettes. My mother learned to smoke from my father. So her husband. So you know, like. It's an addiction. We're not criminals. Stealing is bad. And then later on, I did apologize to my parents and told them that I used to, please can, of course, they forgave me and all this. So please forgive me. But you know, it's an addiction. And in this addiction, in childhood, how it happened that Safdar Kashmiri made me smoke my father's cigarette. Start so from there, and then these bad people, you know, putting me in on this. So it's an addiction, and you can't help but steal. If you can't, you're a child, you can't buy cigarettes. So once you're on it, you then steal. So I was saying, yeah, if I could help. So those Muslims, I'm not helping. Please don't create, like, you will come here. That's that's inevitable, you know, that you will come here and create problems and try to since like 4 years you've been following me. You know what I've posted on Facebook, or have you recently liking my posts? So I've posted, please, Pakistani Muslims, men, I need, no, please don't do this. Or even like anyone giving me private messages, sending me private messages, giving, and the likes and all. I don't know, like how to explain. So yeah, you're told, Muslims, you're told to even kill those who leave this religion. Punish the person who drinks alcohol. Sorry, my mother was in this way, at least, you know, explain to the child, show the child, not punish the child. And if needed, like you need to have a programming for them. Like we have programming, dua books, programming to discipline yourself. All that failed, so I thought Jiddu Krishnamurti was the one I resonated with. And I can speak my thing about what I think should be done is not to punish people for leaving Islam, to give them the... And you keep your religion, you keep to your religion. But don't come and discouraging us and notwithstanding, not considering my health, nothing. And when you say you do, it seems you don't. Because you don't respect the person, you're going to aggravate the situation by sending private messages and saying, be friends with, oh, you're my friend. No, brother, I insist, and all this. Anyways, this guy apologized, but, you know, I may have died that night with a hemorrhage, brain hemorrhage, which I don't know. Or maybe he thought, okay, let her vent out the whole night, and then later on in the end I will apologize. But he didn't explain anything, why he did what he did. So still, like, what apology? You've sent me messages earlier, private messages. So this time I'm not going to say that I've come here to help the Muslims to leave Islam. I'm helping ex-Muslims, and I am asking for help that the Muslims don't kill us and keep their religion personal. Okay? This, and also show the things and expose Islam. It's zulm. Allah is a zalim. Prophet Muhammad is a zalim. Imam Ali was a zalim. Like that. And the Sahabas were zalim. And about this, all this sex slaves and all. And Surah Nur ayat, where Allah hasn't put it properly. Like if forced prostitution is not there, it's not like rape. Then if consent of the fatayatukum is there, that means you're allowed. Even though Allah is saying, then there's a contradiction. Remain chaste, remain chaste. He hasn't said that do not, whether they wish or not wish. Here, it's open. I mean, so do not, for alcoholics, punish them. If you do not remain chaste, punish. And, but look at the way God has put it. He's been quite some punishments. I don't know how to say this. I'll try. Don't force your maid. Don't force. The word used is don't force. Okay. Now let's start with this, right? If you think I'm... So in this world we have evil works going on. Evil people. Then we have this religion that I feel is evil also. And those who cannot afford marriage should keep themselves chaste. Those. Okay. Fatayatukum ones? I don't know. So we'll have to read. Okay. 23rd ayat. No, sorry. 32 ayat 2. Those who are unable to marry should keep chaste until God gives them enough out of His bounty. But if any of your slave wish to pay for their freedom, Now, the slave is used here. Let's see what Arabic, thanks to Quran.com, we have the slave. What your right hands possess. Fakat, yeah. So give them in writing. This now mentions those whom you possess with your right hands, men, right? You possess with your right hands, those women, girls, or whatever age, females. Then it comes to fatayatakum. First, it's those on whom your right hands possess, and if you know in them any good, but the wealth of Allah, these women are different. These are,
فتياتكم.
and then it comes to, and do not compel. The word force or compel. Compel, they've used Quran.com. And if you, like, what if there's no compulsion in this? This means the fatiyatakum, maids or slave girls or whoever they are, not whom your right hands possess. Those are different, perhaps. I don't know. But these fatiyatakum are who? That then we have to see the tafsir. And then I can't even trust in the tafsir. So, how I first look at this, right? Then we look at the tafsir, and then whether I will see whether I can trust in the tafsir. These fatayatokums are not perhaps what your right hands possess. There are maid girls and there are slave girls. And so, who can be included in the fatayatakum? You see, we have to not then rely on imams and sayings and explanations, or whoever. If you're a Sunni, then the Ibn Qatir and your religious scholars on the sayings of Prophet Muhammad on this. Slave girls, do not compel. It doesn't say do not prostitute your slave girls. It says do not compel your slave girls into prostitution. Do you see this? It says, do not compel, force. So if this word was not there, it would have been better. Like, just do not prostitute your slave girls. And also this, if they desire chastity, if. So, room is open if they desire, if they want to be prostituted, you can use them as prostitutes to earn what? Money, whatever. But another thing, if they desire, twice. This means if these fatayatakum girls are not compelled for prostitution, and yet they can go into prostitution on their own without compulsion, right? Which would mean, so this. So right now we don't have to look at the tafsir. I know it says here remain chaste, but then it talks about those whom you possess with your right hands. Those whom you possess, the writing, from those whom possess your right hands. Yeah, those whom you possess with your right hands. Then give them the writing if you know in them any good. if you know in them any good. If you don't know any good in them, then don't. And give them from the wealth of Allah, which He has given you, and do not compel your slave girls. Now, fatayatakum is used, not whom your right hands possess. Now, these you do not compel into prostitution or to prostitution, but if compel is not, this means that if then if there's no compulsion, forced prostitution, then there is the unforced prostitution allowed. So you see, even though here it says Allah hasn't put it well, even though it says remain chaste, Allah should be more like, should have said it properly, right? Just do not prostitute your slave girls, but compel. The word compel is used here. So this would be, if they're not compelled, still prostitution would be there. If they wish to. Another one is if they wish to observe chastity. If they don't wish to observe chastity, there's a contradiction then. If you take the first, and those who cannot afford marriage should keep themselves chaste. There's a contradiction. It says if, and in the ayat also it says if they, where is it? Okay, my eyes are hurt. I'm getting a sinking feeling. Sorry. If they desire, if they desire chastity. Why has it been put like this? When Allah gives a law, like here, He's telling you, remain chaste. And then He's saying, if, He's putting it on them, if they desire chastity. So from that, fatayatakum, whom your right hands possess, these are fatayatakum, right? Your maid girls or someone. Maybe not your sex slave girls or what. These are, so Allah is telling you about now specifically, like there's a large, there's a tribe, how shall I say it? Like there's a group of people. So this is a wider group, fatayatakum, what your right hands possess. And from there are like this, part. From this group, there's a part of girls, Allah is telling you, and they are called fatayatakum. Allah calls them fatayatakum. Otherwise, you see, it would have been, do not prostitute the fatayatakum. And even if they do not desire, I mean, there's if they desire chastity, so here, contradiction for the fatayatakum. From among the, Allah doesn't say it, but from, if you want to say, Here, it doesn't say fatayatukum. From your right hands possess, it says. So larger group, and then taking out the fatayatukum from this group, a part of the girls who are now fatayatukum, you can prostitute if they wish to be prostituted. You see, so this is the thing, that it's open to this prostitution, but not compelled prostitution, and not if compelled prostitution is not allowed in Islam, no way. And also, if these fatayatakum desire chastity, it would be that then you're compelling them to prostitution, forcing them into prostitution, which is not allowed by this verse. That is right, a right taking the meaning of this verse. Obvious. So, this. And then let's go to this one. Recently, I learned, so your hearts will be satisfied. Like, this is a violent, like fight. It's like to kill, fight to kill. And also, Allah will punish them by your hands and will disgrace. So Allah will punish them by your hands. So I think Muhammad Ayad is right about this ayat, his translation. Punish them, like, before killing them, like, you can, all this, right? So the torture, okay, it's right now, let me see if I can't, I have to take a break from this. So would you not fight a people, you're told, who broke their oaths and determined to expel the messenger, and they had begun you the first time, attack you the first time? What fear you them? Of course not. It's like it's like charging you up, your feelings. Like, oh my God, it's telling you, like, oh, are you fearing them or God? You should, and the wali and the moments don't fear anyone but Allah, right? So look at the way it's made you fight them. Now Allah hath more right that you should fear Him if you are believers. When Allah is telling your Prophet over there, the Shia side, oh God, Surah Azab ayat 37, you feared the people. The Shias don't see, in the tafsir really of the truth. Oh, it's take the Hazrat Musa ayat that he conceived a fear in his heart. The meaning of that. So fear you them. Are you fearing them? Now Allah has more right that you should fear Him. So He's using Allah for the believers to fear of Allah, and He's using emotionally blackmailing. Will you not fight a folk who broke their solemn pledges, violated their oaths, plotted to expel? Now why are you fighting them? So isn't there an ayat to forgive those who do not fight you? Huh? Forgive those who offer you peace. What if now they're offering you peace? Huh? Can you see this? Do not fight them. Surah Al-Fal, I think it's in. I'm not sure. It is by Allah. That you were gentle to them and had you been harsh and hard-hearted, surely they would have scattered from around you. Surely. This is another ayat. But offer you peace and do not fight them. And do not fight them at the same. Do not fight against offer you peace. Sorry, it's Surah Nisa ayat 90. Then Allah does not permit you to harm them. So they broke their treaties, you would say, and they fought. But, okay, so until now, they've been breaking their treaties, and they fought you first. Okay, the first time they fought you. When is the first time they fought you? Have a look at Jang-e-Badr. So this is, look at this, what he's, except for those who take refuge with the people between yourselves and whom is the treaty, and those who come to you, their hearts strained at fighting you. It seems like he's changed his position here for these. Why? Because look at the previous ayat, 89. It says, they wish that they should disbelieve, that you should disbelieve just as they disbelieved. Okay, they wish that, so that you may all be alike. Or criminals. Do not therefore... Disbelieving is a big sin. It's a crime. Do not therefore take from them allies until they emigrate in the way of Allah. Now they have to go from Makkah to Medina. I mean at that time words. Let's say for that time. They're not emigrating. But if they turn their backs on emigration from Makkah to Medina, seize them and slay them wherever you come upon them. Take none of them for your ally or helper. Somehow he changed his mind here and, oh, but you know what? Except illa, right? Except those who join to a group between you and between them is a treaty. Or those who come to you restraining their hearts. Or is he showing you that those who don't emigrate will be fighting you or have fought you? What is this? God knows really what God has done here. Heart strained at the fighting you or fighting their own people, and just because in the previous ayats, just because they're not emigrating, and here it's showing that except those who have a treaty with they don't have a treaty, so kill them. It just says previous ayat. There's so many crooked and contradictions. It's not clear. Sorry. So my take is like this on them. So since these even your believers, these believers, Muhammad didn't like them. There's no God. What is the matter with you? Two groups concerning the hypocrites. So he uses Allah to say this to you. While Allah has made them fall back for what they earned. Do you wish to guide those whom Allah has sent astray? And you cannot guide Al-Muhammad those whom you love. Meaning, Muhammad loves the misguided, the astray? And he whom Allah, now even Muhammad doesn't know until he's told by Allah that you cannot guide those. Or Allah just has to say, okay, Allah just has to bring the revelation to show the moments and to make it clear that Muhammad loves those. There are some Prophet Muhammad loves, who are astray. So Shias, who are you guiding when your Prophet Muhammad, whom he loved, cannot guide them? Why are you even trying to guide them? So just kill them? Now, here. Just because they don't come to Prophet Muhammad, follow him, kill them. But then Allah changes, it's kind of weird here, quite suspicious. Except for those who take refuge with the people between yourselves and whom is a treaty, or those who come to you, their hearts strained. Like, as if the ones in 89 hypocrites are going to fight you, wanting to fight you, or fighting their own people. Fighting their own people. Oh, wait a minute. Fighting their own people. This is ridiculous, really. And if Allah had willed, it's showing you that, or fighting their own people. Kitna haq hai? How much justified is this part? Fighting their own people. And if Allah had willed, I think they were peaceful people. Surah Fat ayat for the Jewish Muslims, Jews who became Muslims. Okay, so let's see. And generally, you would say, God knows where your minds, because your hearts are in this, you're brainwashed. And very good morals, I must say. He could have given them power over you, and they would have fought you. And if Allah had willed, He could have given them power over you, and they would have fought you. Something wrong here too. So if they remove themselves from you and do not fight you and offer you peace, then Allah has not made for you a cause against them. Okay? So if they remove their selves from you, will you allow them to remove themselves? What is the... Or now they have to believe in this religion. Huh? Because they fought you the first time. So remember Surah 9 ayat 14 or Surah 9 ayat 13. So if they remove themselves from you, or if they, let's see the Arabic. So, and do not fight against them and offer to you, and no. If they withdraw from you, right? From you. If they withdraw from you and do not fight against you. So you're being shown, very good. If they withdraw from you and do not fight against you and also offer to you peace. These hypocrites are not offering, the ones who did not emigrate with the Prophet. They're hypocrites. They don't withdraw from you. They fight you. And they do not offer you peace. So kill them. That's what You would think. Okay, so if they withdraw from you, it says here, if they withdraw from you and do not fight against you and offer you peace, let's also take it this way, then offer them, then there is no way you can, Allah then not made has Allah for you against them away. Can they remain in Makkah? Surah Tawbah ayats. So from their side, they've broken the treaties. They do not tread on the belief. Just remember that ayat also. Who are those Muslims from Yathrib, Medina? They do not tread, arouse the disbelievers. Something very suspicious about this Quran ayats. O Prophet, motive the believers to fight. If there are 20, you will overcome 100. This one? Or is it in Surah Azab? Ahzab, sorry. You are steadfast among you 100. Because they are people who do not understand. So fight, and if you are among 100, they will overcome. Okay, there are people who do not understand. Oh my God. Stupid people. Yeah. No, it's in Surah Tawbah. Or maybe Surah Baqarah. I can't find that verse. Where is that verse? They do not arouse the disbelievers. So this. Okay, here it says, okay, good, I found this Surah Baqarah ayat. So, and kill them wherever you overtake them, and expel them from wherever they have expelled you, and fitna is worse than killing. And do not fight them at Al-Masjid al-Haram until they fight you there. But if they fight you, then kill them at Masjid al-Haram. Or such is the recompense of the disbelievers. Since fitna is worse, it means kill them. In battle is like it is in brackets. The ayat doesn't say in battle. And kill them wherever you find them and drive them out from wherever they drove you out. Let me see if I can. Gayan Sagar says, hello, how's your day going on? Oh, it's okay. Thank you for asking. It's terrible though. I had a headache. Why do you think that you can't help Muslims leave Islam? I just, because of my condition, health, and I just feel I can't help anymore. The recent thing that happened on Facebook, it's difficult. I don't think so anymore. I think I can't give a reason, proper reason now. Gayan Sagar. It's just that I don't think I can anymore. And it shouldn't be like this. If they want to remain in this, just that I want to help the ex-Muslims and our cause. Because most of them, I don't know how many won't listen. Their reasoning, their thing is different. And they use my, they play on my, you know how they've used my case. They come as friends. They want to be friends with me. They want my WhatsApp number. Trying to harass me. I can't afford all this. I need to take care of myself. So you think I'm being a coward? I can't deal with these Muslims. Jalebia, they make and all this, and then they use to call me psycho. My mental health they've used. Do you think I should be allowing this to happen to me? Zainab ka papa says, no, you are a very brave lady. Thank you, Zainab. Oh, God, I must. Thank you for this encouragement. You think so? I think Zainab ka papa says, no, you are I'm very a coward. Brave. I'm just very tired. No, but Zainab ka papa, ke papa, sorry. Zainab ke papa says, no, you're a very brave lady. No, I'm not Zainab ke papa. I'm, you know how I start brave. Is this courageous to retaliate back? I should be so patient. Sorry, but I can't take the Pakistani men who recently, the way they were attacking me, harassing me. Of course. Oh, thank you. I know this is a positive. Thank you for your encouragement, Gayan Sagar. Thank you for your encouragement. I just feel I'm not. I don't have the strength anymore. Like in Pakistan, Karachi, they told me, the good lawyers. You need to have nerves for this, or like iron nerves or something. Steel nerves. I don't have. So they told me, no, good lawyers with a good soft heart, if you're like kind of a weak-hearted, they've all left law, practicing law. Please take a break for a few days if you feel tired. Yes, tired, unwell, mentally, physically drained. Thank you, Zainab ke papa. Thank you. But I have no rest. I can't get any rest, sleeping so that's why. What shall I do? Taking a break. Maybe I should think of this. I should think of this. Taking a break. Thank you. I'll think about this. Taking a break for a few days, but no rest. Anyways, but it's better. Do you think I should continue with helping Muslims leave Islam? But I'll continue with helping, for the ex-Muslims. You know how this religion tells you to kill those who leave Islam. Or any religion. which comes to my knowledge, that they want to kill you on blasphemy even. It should not be like that. So my voice is for those. I mean, why should they be killed for blasphemy? Any reason why? Is this reason valid? Shouldn't we have freedom to say, like, against an ideology and the followers of that ideology because they're following the principles of this religion, the laws and rules? So against their practices even, and how this is like such a it makes your mind really hard against disbelievers, satanic. Zainab ke papa, it is so hard to fight. Fight meaning a good fight for human rights, for women's rights. So being a follower of, I would say, a rapist. Prophet Muhammad was a rapist. And if it's come from Judaism, I would say even their prophets were rapists. In war, take these women and get married to them. Married the ones who have lost their husbands. Oh my God, no, like women, it seems they have never had much rights in this in these Abrahamic religions. Like, why are you going to, we fall in your hands? So the Jewish Christians also say that to discourage war, but then against polytheists tread on their exodus. And then they say that Jesus Christ came to change all that. So the law of God had mistakes. God has made mistakes. So I even criticize the Jewish, all this Abrahamic religion, Christianity and all that. Christianity, Jesus Christ brought a different law. He changed the covenant, the old one. Can we find another way and stop these Muslims from, now the Christians and the Jews? Recently, have you seen this video of Robert Spencer saying that secular for freedom and all that, they killed so many Muslims in Iraq and all? So he's against the secular system of freedom for democracy. In the name of that, they killed. Oh God, so I found Jiddu Krishnamurti, and I think this is the best way. If you want to know if there is God or what, this is our inquiry in life, instead of being told by authority what to do. And what about the Muslims who come here and say, well, morality? And I mean, I say morality, this kind of, first, you don't even know the evidence of God, whether you've been told by authority that God, and so many problems in this religion. So morality, they jump to morality at times. So their way, this religious way, and then Jiddu Krishnamurti way. Don't you think that compassion should come before morality. And if we know this compassionate God, Allah the most compassionate, or Allah compassionate, merciful, knowing meaning not through someone, find out for yourself if He exists. Yes, it should be like shouldn't we? Yeah, we should find out for ourselves. Once we find out for ourselves, we cannot also impose our religion on other people. So, imposing that this is from Allah, this is the greatest morality, the best. Do you think this is right? What's your take on creation of Pakistan? Do you think it was a mistake? I think that the Muslims, no, I don't think it was a mistake. I think they were compelled. With the little knowledge that I haven't gone deep into the history and really contemplated and pondered and pondered. But what I see is that if Pakistan also was India, Hindu, you see these Muslims giving now problems in Europe. They want the Sharia in Europe. They are making it. They're making London. Someone told me here. Who was he? Sorry, some Indian. Londonistan. They've made it now. So if the Indians or Qaeda-Azam didn't help Allama Iqbal's ideology and whoever wanted this two-state theory, they would have created havoc there, everywhere, the Muslims. So give the Muslims what they want. And definitely, but to protect Hindus, like if you don't, see, in a way, like the child is zid, stubborn. The Hindus would have suffered like anything, like in Kashmir, they suffered in the hands of Kashmiri Muslims. The Pandits suffered. There could have been a great killing of Hindus in India by the Muslims. See, if you don't give these stubborn Satan what they want, okay, half, like consolidate, compromise with these people. They would have killed a lot of Hindus. God knows what they would have done later on. They can't live with anyone. So, for the betterment, like give them this part which they wanted. They wanted a separate state. Now, I think the whole Islam is a big mistake, big from the devil. Being a Muslim, I feel it was a big mistake of mine. Maybe you are right, makes sense. Little bit, could what I'm saying, like, do you think Muslims would have ever been happy with the Hindus, lived happily ever after, like peace and peacefully? The Europeans are now having problems with the integration. So they're saying, why do you want an integration by the Muslims? The Hindus integrate with the... You see, Hindus are not giving problems in London. Where? Can you ever have a solution with these Muslims? Or they will impose their... It's always them. Will they ever allow us to find a solution for the problem that they are creating in this world? You see, the other Satan, don't ask me, right? If you're asking me, I would say that the Muslims don't want, for them it's Surah Azab ayat, isn't it? For them, take their homes, their properties. Slowly, they would have done this when before the Mughals came, then the Britishers came. Then when they left, then wouldn't it be again the Muslims? Can the Muslims live with anyone peacefully? Like, let them have their way. I'm not even saying integration. There's a video I found on this in Europe, integration with the Muslims. No, the solution is that we give our lives, they kill us, we become martyrs. Solution is what they want, and that I don't do this, that I shouldn't be helping Muslims. The solution, see, I've also seen there's no solution to this. It's just given to what their Allah has said. And then go to and see this, take the properties, their homes. Surah Azab, ayat 27. Allah made you inherit the land. We are just, I can't find a solution. They won't allow me. There, you see, they're pushing me hard to aggravate my situation on Facebook also, wherever they can find me. Here also with the trolls and all, coming with the Hindu names and all this, or as Ismailis. The solution is that they dominate us, and they have the Sharia, and they kill the ex-Muslims, those who leave, and they also kill those Hindus, and dominate the whole world with their Islam. This is what they want. This is their solution for them. They will get the solution. There's no solution for us. We don't have a say here. They will bring politics, and they will have morality, or the West is doing this to us in some case, wherever. Also, that terrorists in the West, these people who have done this, there's no solution to these Satans. In the name of democracy, they're killing. In the name of freedom, they're killing. They kill Muslims. I totally condemn that. And with this, like God, maybe one day this will change the Western terrorism on the Muslims. democracy in the name of democracy and freedom. So, because you see, for that to change that Satan, if I get killed tomorrow, I know that maybe someone else's children, Muslims, or anyone would not get killed because they can change. It's not that their God has told them to do this. I mean, Surah Azab, ayah 27, is not only here, right? He has also caused you to take over their lands, homes, and wealth, as well as lands you have not yet set foot on. And Allah is most capable of everything. And Islam is going to win. And also, this. So, you see, in Q Wiki, let me show you. This is in the Ismaili Quran too. I don't know why the adorable Imam, right? Mono. Oh, I haven't saved this here on this device. Mono Reality. I want to ask them. I got such a shock. Surya Azab. This is such a Ismaili Imam. Recently, I was just trying to rest but couldn't. I follow his page, Love and Peace. Ismaili, Love and Peace. Imam says, like, follow your dreams rather than what you want or what, rather than on other people's opinions and all. Expectations. It went so deeply in me, but right now I didn't have that rest because my head was hurting that time. But it touched me so deeply. But look, the same ayat Ismailis have in their Quran. Surah Azab ayat 27. Here we go. And he caused you to inherit their land and their homes and their properties. Those who fought you, or those who, what is this? 26, I see. And he brought down those who supported them among the people of the scripture from their fortresses and cast terror into their hearts. So that a party. Why do you think the party? You killed and you took captive a party. Now go to Surah Hashar. How terror was cast into them, they broke their own houses. And you've taken their houses and they broke their own houses. Now what the hell are you doing in Yathrib, for God's sakes? Leave Yathrib. That was the Jews. The polytheists may have given it to the Jews. And let them live there. So you see, that's why I don't understand this. Now Ismailis also, please see and go to Surah Hashar, Ayat 2. Oh my God, from here and there. So showing you the truth about this Islam. You see, this doesn't mean, okay, they supported them. They supported the Makkan polytheists against you. Right? And he brought down those who supported them among the scripture, the Jews. Those who supported the polytheists. And also go deep into that. Why did the Jews support the polytheists? Were they like crazy people, both of them? Makkans and the Yathrib Jews, were they crazy? Did they have enmity? Would Prophet Muhammad allow them to practice their religion later? Huh? So they supported them, okay, supported the Makkan polytheists, people of the scripture, right? And the fortresses and cast terror into their hearts, so the party you killed and you took captive. Now you see how this has brainwashed you. I'm trying to see, see how this ayat, I'm showing, exposing how this ayat is brainwashed. Surah 2. Oh, sorry. Surah Hashr, ayat 2. So now the polytheists and the Jews of Yathrib, or the Muslim, it is he who expelled the ones who disbelieved among the people of the scripture from their homes at first gathering. Here it says disbelieved. People who disbelieved. Oh, okay, they didn't become Muslims. You did not think they would leave, and they thought that their fortresses would protect them from Allah. But Allah came upon them. You did not think they would leave their homes, their land. Why don't you leave? Isn't Allah's earth wide enough, places you can go to? Make a whole new place for yourself. Make that the Kaaba. Make it the land of Islam. When the angels are taking the souls of these people, they ask them, how were you on earth? They said, we were oppressed. They said, go to hell. Go to hellfire. Why? Why didn't you leave that place where you were oppressed and go to a place where, Allah's land, Allah's earth is wide, expanse, whatever. There's enough place for you to go, and so that you would not be oppressed, where you would not be oppressed. Oh my God. Doesn't this, all this seem... So Allah cast terror into their hearts. Moreover, they destroyed their houses with their own hands. Children, women, elderly people, we were told not to hurt in war battles, right? And the hands of the believers also destroyed. So take warning, O people of vision. Okay, so in Surah Ahzab ayat, we're told they helped the Confederates, the Makkan polytheists, meaning. These disbelievers, Jews in Yathrib. And in Surah Fat ayat, the ones who don't want to help Prophet Muhammad also. Look at this. Please, because consider this also, right? Say, who then has any power at all to intervene on your behalf with Allah if His will give you some loss, give you some profit? Where is it? Surah Fat ayat. Which ayat is it? They didn't want to fight. Those who remain behind, it is Surah Fat ayat 11. Those who remain behind of the Bedouins will say to you, our properties and our families occupied us. So ask forgiveness for us. And I was showing that they say munafiqs, they don't ask forgiveness. They turn away. They're so arrogant. But these munafiqs, these hypocrites, these liars, these hypocrites, they're saying, ask forgiveness for us in their own land. We don't want to go. We're just taking care of our properties and our families. And they say with the tongues what is not within their hearts. So say, then who could prevent Allah at all if He intended? We don't have a solution. How can we have solution with such a Satan? Satan everywhere. Oh God. So Surah Fat Ayat 11, let's see if it's there. I know Surah Hashar Ayat 2 is there in the Ismaili Quran too. So Surah Fat, oh, what's sorry, I just have to again see what number is Surah Fat. Surah Fat is 48. Let's go to the Ismaili Quran again. Vicky Mono. Sorry, I'm slow today again. Can there be a solution? 48, right? Yes, it's there. Oh my God. In the Ismaili Quran, those who remain behind of the Baduans will say to you, it's just so shocking for me. So Zainab ke Papa is asking, so what is the solution? Will they give you see, with these Muslims, there's no solution but that their Islam should prevail over all other religions. And they should kill ex-Muslims. There's no freedom for anyone else in this. Not even the good people, like who want to just, be good, want to leave this religion, seeing atrocious punishments that we don't want to give out to alcoholics. We want rehabs. We want something, like reforming, first let's start with love. Oh, you'll say there's the Muslims will say there's ayat. Now it's old. Hazrat Musa, Allah tells Hazrat Musa to go to Pharaoh with speak to him with gently at first. Then when Allah will want, He will bring the wrath, punishment. And now in Surah Tawbah, Allah will punish them with your hands, through you, believers. Through you meaning these believers will punish the disbelievers who have done this and that. And also you break their homes, you get their homes, you also tread on land that you haven't tread on and inherit it. So Islam is the all-prevailing religion by force also. Don't you think so? Why is it telling you in Surah Azab ayat 27? So Islam will prevail. And these people are proudly saying it. And they will kill and they will stab. They tried to stab a minister, a preacher, a bishop. Was he Bishop Marmari? Right? So Islam will prevail. For these Muslims, this is, we will all be killed or we will be punished or provoked or hurt in such a way. They try to play with my mental illness and what I don't like, so that I would go more insane. Have another really intense, insane bout, and perhaps die now. Because I was saying that, the guy asked how many accounts, social media accounts I have, or platforms I use. What was I searching here? Islam will prevail over all religions, prevail over all other religions. Surah 9, ayat 33. It is God who sent his messenger with guidance in a true religion that will prevail over all other religions, even though the pagans may hate it, dislike it. Pagans can't, so pagans may hate it, but you hate pagans. Pagan, false, it's claiming it to be a false religion. Even if it's a false religion, allow them, for goodness sakes. You can't have Yathrib people, Jews staying there and saying, please ask for forgiveness. You can't have them taking care of their properties, just being at peace, like the politics had allowed them. They were living side by side. I don't know, since this Prophet Muhammad went to Yathrib, and because the polities expelled him from Yathrib, or from Makkah. Yathrib is not a city. Jumping from here and there, but you get my point. Like this, we'll be going around like this with these people, Muslims. To know your true self, to know who you are. They won't allow us, but anyways, we go on. The Muslims won't allow us. So they'll play on my mentally challenged, beaten, broken. I was so broken. I've been so broken. They will push me, and I can't afford it anymore, really. But you see, this is the way this is their way. And I will not stop helping the world. Even though they may win, you can't have a solution with the Muslims. It's a one-way. There's no way, no other way. Zainab ke Baba. Someone, even the Buddhists, who called Jiddu Krishnamurti, like, you are evil. But it's this, you see, and then it's worse with the Muslims. They will kill an evil man if they think. Buddhists just told Jiddu Krishnamurti that, are you insane or something, or, Someone told him, like, you're evil. Now, this evil man has come, right? Telling you are the light. Yeah, that's Iblis. on good and evil. I was reading his book. I don't know in which book it says, he mentions that someone said that I'm evil or that I'm insane. This self-inquiry, discovering for yourself, even if it could take for, maybe we won't find anything, and let the ones who think they know, and the Muslims, they bring morality, they impose it on us. But once you see that something is bad for you, something is not good for you, and how is the seeing that you don't escape that, that then you're on the addiction, you're hurting yourself. You just see, truly. You know, once it becomes painful, we escape, we go back. So Jiddu Krishnamurti says that's not true seeing. You need to keep looking at it, right? The true seeing, once you not keep looking at it, but the true seeing is not escaping from something. Maybe there's something very painful I'm escaping from. And so I've got all this smoking and all the bad habits like drinking tea too much. It's like a suicide. Maybe I want to leave this world. I'm sick and tired. So once you have that energy that you see that all this is so bad for you, true seeing from that energy point, which is immense energy you need to see, so that you don't fall back into you don't see from the mind because the mind is fragmented. You see holistically with the wholeness, absolute, being absolute. Then you're Allah, right? You're God. The absolute. Omnipresent, omnipotent. Absolute. So you need that energy that doesn't disperse, that doesn't break in parts. With that complete strength, you see here pure awareness. Like, when you see it, and when you know this through this, I guess then you just don't do what is fragmented, what fragments you. You're not in it. You're not in the game anymore, in this wicked game. You never get caught by it, caught in it. The whole, like the world, the evil, the fragmented, all this ignorance escapes, we have found. We think we are morally guided, but by authority. So, you see, then there's no question of when you know through the absolute, you are the absolute, then there's no this linear way. There's no neither vertical, non-linear, nothing. There's no. You're you're there. You're here. Absolute presence. You don't have to say labbaik ya Allah or labbaik ya Hussein. You see, Dua Yamani, we have this, right? In Dua Yamani. Oh Allah, I have oppressed myself. Forgive me. Then you are out of all this. You don't have to daily pray Dua Yamani and realize that, oh my God, I don't know, I must have somehow oppressed myself. What is this self? Nafs. What are we told? To do jihad nafs. Jihad akbar. The self, the jihad, the fight, the struggle, the strife against the self. You are no more the servant who is oppressing himself. His nafs, doing jihad akbar every day. It's not that way. Not the violent jihad. Take the Jiddu Krishnamurti way. That's a more less, like you need a full energy, right? You need absolute attention, energy, and not that struggle. No violence. So very gently you're seeing also, without violence. So you don't need this every day to remind yourself, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. O Allah, you are the real King. There is no God except you. I am your servant who has oppressed himself. You know what the self is? If there is a transliteration, nafs. Can't find the, here it is. Right? Where is it? Can you see the nafs here? Allahumma antal malik la ilaha. I wish I had the nafsi. Zalamto. Here. Zalamto nafsi. I'm your servant, but I have oppressed myself. I've done zulm on myself. My nafs. No jihad akbar. You're not Allah's servant who's doing zulm. If you're Allah's servant, why are you doing zulm on yourself? You should be so God conscious. You are Allah's servant. How can you be doing zulm on yourself? Oh, somewhere, no one is perfect. Believers also. And no, you should be so conscious, God conscious. Every day to realize that you are doing zulm on yourself. Set yourselves free now through Jiddu Krishnamurti inquiry, through this. Killing people, again, look, killing people because they left Islam. What I found here is amazing. This is like nothing, like not this one, sorry, here. So slowly wanting to help the Muslims leave Islam. They won't leave me. On Facebook, trying to get me Pakistanis, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and be my friend. Hi. Private messages. Such dishonesty I've never seen, such cunningness I saw. it took me back to some, like seeing this real sly, cunning way of coming. Now the Muslim, they'll also show they are very good, and this is the way to bring you back to Islam. Or so they think, oh, they're always playing the victim. I think they're, like, oh, she'll get repulsed by the Muslims. Let us show her at least to accept the Muslims now and not get so. This thing, rapist Muslims say these kind of things, in her. She's a fragile, her mental condition. She might get shudders from a Muslim man, which I do, Pakistani Muslims and all this. But this is not the way, right? That, oh, to show me that we also care for you. So say you are my sister. No, friend. But Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim, where does it say that a female should be your friend? You cannot have a female as a friend. So, to kind of this thing, her, what you call it, bring equilibrium in her, make her less, to accept us as friends. How can I accept you as friends? You're not supposed to. Secret lovers or what? There was a boyfriends and girlfriends. This is what it means by translations. Secret lovers. You're not supposed to keep secret lovers. Or are you supposed to keep friendship with a Muslim man? As girlfriends. You see the Surah Nisa, ayat 25. I was just wondering if there's another ayat on this Surah Baqarah or somewhere. I've read. I think there are 2 ayats on this, I'm not sure. But, nor as secret love companions. There's like boyfriend, girlfriend in brackets maybe. Like keep secret. You're not allowed, not mahram. So they don't keep to their. I can't read much. Okay, I'm getting a little. So the solution? No, I don't find solutions anymore. With the Muslims, I don't challenge them. I tell them, let's discover honest. There's some guy comes, says, let's have a debate again and again and again. This Zalmi guy. I mean, these men, I really can't take it anymore. I get disgusted. Like cheap men I'm talking to here. I don't want that in my life. I miss my beloved principal. I'm like, I miss, like, on my face here, who am I talking to? Do I have a choice? I've put myself in the mouths of, like, an animal here, whom I don't want to talk to, whom I don't want to see. I'm so homesick, so lovesick for my principal. Why should I go through this hell? Subject myself to more and more. strangers come here and whatnot they've given me. So sick, disgusting, dirty. Also, I just don't want to talk to Pakistani men. So I thought this was like girlfriend, boyfriends are not allowed. You're not allowed to keep not allowed to have girlfriends. Right? Quran. Let's see in the Quran or an article. But I can't read. Is it haram to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Yes, the Quran prohibits having girlfriends. Here it is, the article. IslamQA. I'm deeply in love with a Muslim man and want to marry him. I know that Allah forbids. Okay. She knows that Allah forbids girlfriend boyfriend relationships, and feel very sorry in my heart for our relationship. I feel that because we have been in this relationship, which is abhorred by Allah, abhorred by Allah, He will never marry me because He has lost respect for me. What does the Quran say about having a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Summary of answer. It is haram for a man to have a girlfriend, and it is haram for a woman to have a boyfriend. The evil consequences and misery caused by such relationships are obvious to anyone who observes real. Okay, I know you could be saying if you've seen when Harry met Sally in the Western world, also they say it's impossible that it's someone's one of the friend's heart is. If you have a platonic friendship, if you want a platonic friendship, then someone could fall. Oh, the girl or the boy can fall in love, and you could break their hearts. The Quran prohibits having girlfriends or boyfriends. So Surah Nisa 25. Any other um, committing illegal or taking as girlfriend? Surah Maida 5. You see this? Surah Maida 5. Let me see quickly. Oh God, this is like getting Surah Maida 5. Oh my God, it's there. It's in the Ismaili Quran. Even Ismailis, right? How do they translate this scripture before when you have given due desiring in those due to compensation? Secret concubines. Or, oh, so this paramours in secret. Some put it as girlfriends. See? Mahsin Khan, or taking them as girlfriends. So I wonder which translation, or all like girlfriend or paramour, secret lovers, which translation would the Ismailis include in this? You see? Or taking girlfriends, or as taking lovers. Arbery. Mohsen Khan, committing illegal sexual intercourse nor taking them as girlfriends. Mohsen Khan. Then Muhammad Sarwar, lustful relations outside of marriage. Paramours in secret, Shakir. Yusuf Ali, in secret, like in front of your parents. Secret nor secret intrigues, if anyone rejects it. Yusuf Ali. So this, I'm tired now. Taking secret lovers. Sahi has put secret in brackets or as lovers. So you see, Islam, I think the 12er Shia say to not keep boyfriends and girlfriends, keep away from, maybe, one could fall in love with your the friend, the female or the male friend. So to avoid this, not even have girlfriend-boyfriend relationships. Nahmahram hai na? They're nahmahram. So no, you're not allowed to have friendship with a girl or a woman, any female. Hi, give me your WhatsApp. What is the use of all this? And pretending to be Ismaili Ya Ali Madad. YAM. I mean, this is the height that Muslims are using on Facebook also. Harassment. What do they think? Well, just because I'm an ex-Muslim, what kind of freedom am I talking about? Also this, look at this. I'm talking about this freedom that Jiddu Krishnamurti has spoken about, written a book on. This is the book I had. This is what I'm talking about. Not now that the Muslims come and harass me. It makes me sick. Already I'm sick here. I have my violation of privacy. You don't know what I feel. You're making it worse. Do you see the height of Muslim zulm on me because I've become an ex-Muslim? My condition, taking into consideration and regarding my condition, I mean, this I feel they're worse than animals. Let me give you a little quote on this, from this. Where's it? Total freedom. Quote. What do I mean by leaving Islam? To be free of all authority of your own and that of another is to die to everything of yesterday, so that your mind is always fresh, always young, innocent, full of vigor and passion. It is only in that state that one learns and observes. So let me reach this place. I went into helping Muslims and forgot, all my books are in Karachi, but we get free books here online from, or maybe YouTube videos at least. I can watch Muji Babas and do this. My goodness, the amount of wickedness, sly. Like, what is there? Just because I said I need my European friend. You know what Muji Baba has made? With what money? I'm worried here about where will I get the money, right, from? I can't work. Who will I go now? canceling my card and all that. So much, like, can't they make life easy? Every step of the way. Do you know how I have to fight against being watched, being talked to, turn my head? Who is talking to me? Is it really my principal, her sister? Sometimes the evil, then it gets me all shaken up. Like, no, but this is happening to me in my body, out of time. I don't want this right now. Do you know how difficult it is? My privacy, violation of my privacy. I don't open my bathroom full lights at most of the times. Like, I just have this lamp, small, like really dimmed at times. No regard. I've been talking about my condition and case on Facebook. Sometimes 3, 4 times a day. What will they say? Another thing is they'll say, oh, she doesn't, like, is she the only one suffering that she's doing this? This also will come on me, against me. So what was I searching for? Oh, on the, yeah, YouTube, right? I'm on YouTube. Muji Sang. Look at the Sangha. Look at what he's achieved here. I mean, this is, you can just go to a Sangha. How he's made in Sahaja, right? Muji Sahaja. Yeah, here it is. Sahaja Glimpses, 2024. No care about where the money, oh God, this year I have to go here, or I have to go to the doctor, or this is where the money will come. No, I mean, so freedom, or that kind of lingering on me, that 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 guilty feeling. I'm taking money, financially burdening UAE and all that. I wish I had left and see what he's achieved here. Sahaja Glimpses, April 2024. It's like, what empowering family. Coming together. He's made all this whatnot place, like where he came from, a little place where you enter, and it says, what's that place he comes from? That island in Portugal. Trust, love, and all. They live together. I mean, men, women, and whatever. I mean, it just so much trust, love. Money comes. He doesn't have to worry about. This is so beautiful. And I failed. Maybe I was thinking, maybe the fear in me or something came, the I wish I could have, like, left with nothing and then somehow left, with nothing and built from nothing. This Sahaja, something like Sahaja Muji Baba, if I wasn't. Do you think in Pakistan they would have killed me? Or some even here in this country where it has so much, I can't. They would have killed me. And now even for water, like we have to pay drinking water, clean drinking water. It doesn't come free for us. I was worrying, I was like, I wanted to went to cancel my card, financial. They didn't allow, they said, but to go to the doctor, like I was like, something overcame me. So then I was like, recently also it was like, I was feeling so constrained, claustrophobic, so worried. Sarah, work, why aren't you working? What a burden. Why are you taking money from UAE? As a stubborn energy that won't go away, won't leave me. And it was hurting me. And then this video came and I was looking at it. I wish I had just, if I was in Portugal, I could have just, left without any much. And like, how did Muji achieve all this? And doesn't feel that burden or constraint. Now the money's coming. Oh, so now I need some tea. I have to, oh, there's some in, no? Yeah, there's some. I don't think I can get up for another. I just made a mug of tea just a while ago. I don't think I can get up. Okay, so thank you for your encouragement. Zainab ke Papa, Gayan Sagar. So I have to. Thank you so much. God bless you, your family members. Thank you so much. I really wish the best for you. Total freedom.